Hello and welcome to Artegan Flight 001. This is your captain speaking. If you are traveling through another dimension, you are in the right seat. A dimension not only of sight and sound and mind, but a journey into a wondrous new vibratory frequency. We'd now like to tell you about some important safety features of this aircraft. The most important safety feature we have aboard this aircraft is your attention. Please buckle up, everyone. It is going to be a thrilling ride.
Hello, darlings. Welcome to this week's Psychic Astrology. I am your Madam President of the Artegan, Natalie, spelled Natalee. Welcome to another beautiful week of life. It really, really is. We are in the new moon energy of the new moon in Aries. Catch the live stream on the replay. I am going to read a very important part of what's going on with this lunation. In a nutshell, my loves, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. This week, next week, this is it. This is what will determine the rest of the year, so to speak. And what we're kicking off at this glorious, wonderful new moon in Aries, make sure to check out the live stream because I'm sure I will really go into it. I'm recording this before I go live. So what's been in your energy field since February 2021? Because that's what you've been considering. And this is the time to move forward in action, to back up your thoughts, your feelings, everything that's been swirling around in the 5D inside of you, and back it up with action. And so this is that time. It's time. This is it. This is it. This is the big. So, okay, let's get into it. I want to read a little itty bitty excerpt. Okay, it's a big excerpt from what I'm lovingly calling your Juggernaut Jackpot from my new moon in Aries presentation. And I'm going to read this part because it's the most important part. Because yes, we do have this big, beautiful, invigorating, really quite sexy new moon in Aries. There's something fresh in your life that you've been considering, and you know, you're ready now to bring it to the fore. You're ready now to back all of that up with action. And it is transformative. It is changing you. So unless you are a Capricorn sun moon rising, an evolved, spiritually mature Capricorn sun moon rising, there will be this other area of your life that is in direct frustration, causing frustration and challenging this beautiful brand new beginning for yourself, okay? The frustration that you're going to encounter, it's going to be a power struggle. You're going to feel in control, in your power, in starting this new thing. That's beautiful, that's perfect, that's pioneering, and it's really, really good for you. There's this other area of your life, though. There's this other thing going on. And this is the challenge for you to rechannel negative energy into harmony. And it'll be for this week, it'll be for next week as well, okay? Okay, so this aspect I'm talking about, and remember, aspect is the relationship. It's a line of force between two centers of energy, is between Pluto and this Sun, Moon, Venus in Aries. Here we go. Very unconventional. There's something very, very unconventional about what you're doing, what you're starting, how you're starting it, the love nature. This new beginning is truly not subject to tradition or convention. This can bring eccentricities or aberrations to the fore. So we can see very strange, different, new, just strange and different, and you know, it'll be unsettling for some people that don't like strange and different, or you know, it's like it's more difficult for people that rush to quick judgments rather than try to understand it first. And I always say on the channel, I would rather understand than judge. Specifically art and relationships, which is where we're going to be channeling this energy. And especially, I know I have a lot of artists watching. This is a beautiful, wonderful, perfect outlet for this energy. Art and relationships especially will have this blazing, rapturous quality to it that needs careful, disciplined, purposeful channeling so that it does not consume you. So it's going to be so this energy is going to want to consume you, and you will want to be consumed by it. So I want to steer you away from power struggles, because that'll be tempting. That'll be like, oh, yeah, you know, it'll be like, oh, your little feathers will get all ruffled up, and you'll want to react. You'll want to respond in kind. You'll want to fight fire with fire. You'll want to prove yourself. You'll want to, it's okay, I am here now. Art is probably the best way to channel this energy and to give all your power to something, because all life is the reason why we're all here, the meaning of life, is to learn how our energies work, to learn about ourselves, and then to master our energies, to master how we direct our life force. So this is what I'm here for. I'm here to help you do that. And we use astrology, we use tarot, we use psychism, psychic ability, energy work. We use all of that. Everything is to raise your vibration, expand your consciousness, and guide ascension, essentially. So using art is a really fantastic vehicle to put and pour your energy into. Unless you are either directing or channeling this energy into a passion project, which is what I just said, or relationally. So if this is playing out in personal relationships or relationally, you are holding on to the highest love principle. This is what you want. This is how to mitigate this crunchy energy and these struggles. If you're holding on to the highest love principle, and because of that, you take with it unconditionally. This is a big thing, unconditionally, guys. It's not, I love, I care, I do this, I do, condition when this happens, when I get this. No, this is unconditional. I am not talking about abuse. Don't use what I'm saying. Don't ever use anything in any of my videos to go and condone or rationalize abuse. That's never what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about unconditional, I mean unconditional. So hear me. Okay. Unconditionally, the discipline, the focus, the purging of misplaced love energies and outdated, incorrect ideas about love and relationships and relating, and any other myriad obstacles that are sure to be part of your growth toward the understanding of what love really is. That's the goal. That's the goal. Have the bottom line in the forefront. Because there will be all of these power struggles. There will be and I don't even mean necessarily just with you and other people or you and another person. It could be something that triggers an insecurity that comes up. It could be something you see. It could be something you hear. It could be something in the family. It could be something at work, anywhere. It's something in life. This is going to come up. It's going to come up and it's going to test you. It's going to test your mettle. It's going to test your ability to control yourself and direct your focus, because where your focus goes is where the energy goes. That's why I don't want you to get wrapped up in power issues, power struggles. Remember, there is no real power struggle with you and anyone else. It's always you within yourself, and you controlling yourself, having power and authority and command over your own energies and how you are channeling your own energies. Okay? Because this new moon, this new beginning that you have going for you, it could be so successful. It could be so beautiful. It could be so just wonderful. It could be so beyond your wildest dreams. Aries is like the beginning of everything. This Aries point, this brand new start, whether you're getting healthier, whether you're starting a new relationship, whether you are, okay, so relationally, like I was saying, single and meeting new people, getting to know one specific person, getting closer with someone, or if you're dating someone, getting to know them better, or if you're married and you are redesigning, reinvigorating this part of your relationship or this aspect of your relationship, there will be these triggers, there will be these power things within yourself, and you have to meet these challenges head on and keep that bottom line in the forefront. Is it really about proving yourself to someone else or to whatever, or is it really about the love you have with this person? Is it really about the art that you're creating with this person or with this team and group of people? Keep that in your focus. Don't let anything distract you. That's the lie. That's the lie. Okay, getting off topic here. You both have to want that, the spiritual part. Otherwise, what you'll see is people channeling this without even caring about taking responsibility for directing their own wills. This is part of the psychic channeling that I got for you this week. I'll get into that after this, though. So what you're going to see in other people, what you're going to see in people that are just kind of like the puppets, like they're just expressing this energy and they're not trying, they're not caring, they're not being disciplined. They're just jumping right into it. They're just succumbing to the ego. They're succumbing to their fears. They're succumbing to whatever is going on with them. It's going to be so obvious. It's obsession, jealousy, hatred, revenge, spitefulness, extreme selfishness to win at any and all costs. When you see that in people, they are being controlled like a puppet. They are just that energy that they're channeling, and they're out of control. They are not controlling themselves. And if they're saying that they're in a relationship with you and they love you, they care about you, they're putting that ego, they're putting that issue, they're putting that power issue before their love for you. And remember, there's either ego or love. There is no both. You're either choosing your ego or you're choosing love. You can't be connected with another person when your ego's getting in the way, and vice versa. Competition and strife, general strife, whether it's strife because of jealousy or competition or fears or obsessions or hatred or revenge or perceived ego slights, making it all about them, not about you, not listening to what you have to say. It's all about their ego. Whatever it is, it's strife. Release that, rise above that, rechannel that negative energy into harmony with what really matters, with what is really part of your life, what you want to be part of your life. Okay. For those people, their energies will return to burn. And for you who seek self-mastery, they will return to bless. That's the thing, what I'm getting with when I channeled into this Pluto and Capricorn. This energy returns to bless or burn. And I got your back, Lana. I got you. We got this. It's like those bear traps. We're just gonna right around that. Because you know what it is. I'm telling you what it is so that you can see it. When you're not ready to perceive it, see, those of you that are on my channel, you're ready to take more responsibility for your life and to see these things. When you're not ready to perceive an unhealthy ego in your spouse or your child or your coworker, you won't see it. You just won't see it. You'll rationalize it. Or abuse, you won't see the abuse. You'll rationalize it. You can't, your cognitive dissonance, your mind, your brain can't handle it yet. So if you're here, you're listening, you're with me in my energy, you're perceiving it. So we're taking that above. I'm edging you out of your comfort zone. Yes, you perceive it. Yes, you see it. You know it. Now it's time to use it to your advantage. Okay. You could come out of this with a relationship, passion project, or character that's been purified and forged stronger by fire. That's what Pluto is doing right now. This week, transforming these energies so that you evolve through them. And here's the thing. Once you conquer a lesson, it goes away. When you don't conquer a lesson, that frustration, that triggering, those compulsive urges, they keep coming until you conquer that lesson. And that's why we don't judge here on Watch Natalie. We don't judge if someone's in a cycle that takes them 30 years to get out of. They're going to learn the same. They're getting the same experiences in different forms, in different ways, through different people to get them to learn. Remember, after the death process, you're asked, what did you learn? That's it. That's the point of being here, is to learn. And when you watch your life review on the big screen and there's that being there to love you through that process, that's all they ask you is, what did you learn? As a soul in this incarnation, in this body, that's it. There's no other pressure. There's no other pressure here as a soul on earth except to learn about your energies and how to best manage them, because they can be managed by the adept. And that's everyone's the eventual goal as souls. Self-mastery. Rechannel negative energy into harmony. So that is, I get into I get into more on the live stream, but I wanted to start this weekly psychic astrology off with that energy, that note, because there will be things coming up that will make you feel powerless, that you will feel frustrated, that you will be uncomfortable with. And if you are in a relationship or getting to know someone, this is what will determine the character of both of you involved as individuals and the relationship itself. Like I said, you both have to want it, but if you do, if you both want that same thing, that bottom line, both of you can rechannel negative energy into harmony. You will both be in that spiritual maturity to give that space for growth to happen, to give that space for evolution to happen as individuals and as that couple, whether you're married, whether you're getting to know someone, whether you're just meeting someone. So that'll come up this week. Okay, so today, when I'm recording this on Sunday, is Venus square Pluto in the sky. Oh my gosh, this is intense. This is a feeling of fatedness, fated attraction. You are being pulled towards this person. You're being pulled towards this project. You're being pulled towards this idea, this book, this series. That you're being pulled towards your passion. It's strong. It's magnetic. It's complicated. It's not simple. It's interesting. There is for some it will be complicated. For some it'll simply just be complex. It depends how you react. It depends on your personal attitude towards that which has more beneath the surface. On Monday, we have the moon void of course from early in the morning to about early afternoon, and then the moon will ingress into Taurus. This whole week, I have my psychic channelings for you for this whole week. It's about making. It's what you're making of it. It's what you make of it. Every day of your life is what you make of it. Every moment of your life is what you make of it. Every moment is a new opportunity to make a new choice about the quality of life you're living. And when you're with a partner, you're doing it together. Make the most of this spark of inspiration, this Aries New Moon. Whatever your passion is pulling you towards, make the absolute most of it, because this is exhilarating. This is so much fun. This is so exciting. And I don't want you to lose any of that in the stress and in the tumult and in the, all of the other things that are going on and all the power and this and that. I don't want you to lose sight of how fun this is supposed to be. There's something beautiful, new, starting in your life. Jump into it. I'm calling this week, run with it. Run with it. Have that confidence, that pioneering ability, that dynamism, that magnetism, that charisma. I was going to say charismatic, but then I chose charisma instead, and it sounded that way. Go with it. Run with it. Have fun with it. Make the most of your inspiration. Because I want you to do that, because remember, where your focus goes is where the energy goes. So I want you to give all your energy to that. Number 2, make peace with what's out of your power, out of your control. Because I am picking up some power. I am picking up some power stuff with you and another person, and it's not happy. It's definitely not happy. Have those notes right over here. Make peace with what's out of your power, outside of your control. And then 3, make harmony within first when you feel powerless over a situation or a person. Okay? Hold on. You guys know me and my paper. Okay. I want to talk about the psychic, the thing that I'm picking up here. I'm hearing someone saying, it's not that simple, Natalie. It's not that simple, Natalie. And I'm hearing my name after it too, so you may be using my name, I don't know. Or maybe that's just what I'm getting, but I'm getting, it's not that simple, Natalie. So, and here's what I'm getting from that. I'm getting that you gave something your all. You gave it your all in making it right with a person, or making it right in a situation, or assuaging someone's fears, or concerns. You gave it your all. That's what I'm getting to reinforce to you, that you gave it your all. And I'm getting a conversation, but you gave it your all. And I'm not sure on the timing. So this could be in the recent past, this could be now, this could be this week. Okay. It's like you never gave this person a reason to doubt you, or a reason not to give you the benefit of the doubt. They tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. They tried, but they were waiting for you to fail. They were waiting for you to mess up. They were waiting to see something that they don't like, trust, or agree with so that they can leave. So it's almost like this person went back and forth with you, or there were white lies involved here. And it's like they wanted to say no immediately, but because you never gave them a reason to say no immediately, they tried to say yes, but it's like they were either waiting for you to mess up, or they were waiting to see something that they could not like, about something like that. You gave it your all. You gave it your all. They can make it right with you. They actually can, but they're refusing to. They're holding on to their ego. Their energy is showing up very stuck. It's very, very stuck. And here's the thing. You're upset. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that they're letting you down. I'm sorry that you're outgrowing people that you love. I'm sorry that they're lying to you. I wish I could just hold your pain and do all the energy work for you and just disintegrate it. You gave it your all. You gave it your all. And you need space with this person. Their resentment is going to build because they can make it right with you, but they see that you're moving on. And so in their perspective, it's like, well, if they're moving on, why do I care? Why should I make it right? Why should I make it better? But here's the thing. This person loves you. This person really loves you. I'm feeling friendship, but it could be parents and children. I'm not sure. It's a close relationship. They do love you, and you do love this person. They're letting you down. They're disappointing you, and they're not able to show you how much they love you because they're choosing ego over love. They're saying, well, they're going to move on anyway. They don't need, what does it matter? They're moving on. They're moving on fast. But here's the thing. They're choosing ego over love, and their energy is stuck. So that is what is building the resentment. So you might see bad behavior out of them the rest of this month. Like I was saying, jealousy, competitiveness, whatever. But here's the thing. They cannot move on like that. They will not be able to move on from this energy and that kind of energy, knowing that they could make it right with you and that they're the ones choosing to stay in their ego. Because what they're not thinking about is how they feel, really deep down on the inside, that they love you. So they're going to battle inside of themselves their ego and their love for you. Because remember, you can't have both. You either choose ego or you choose love. And this person's choosing ego every day. Ego, ego, ego. Every day that they don't make it right with you, they're choosing their ego. They're putting it off, they're procrastinating, or they're focusing on how you betrayed them or how you let them down or whatever they're telling them, so whatever story they're telling themselves. I'm here to tell you, you did your best. You did your best. You don't have any power or control over the situation or this person. They are in control of their own energies, whether they realize that or care about that or take responsibility for that or not. I feel like this person will come back. They really do love you. I feel it. I don't feel it, but I feel that they're not going to be able to move on truly. So if they stay like that for the next 30 years, wow. But people choose that sometimes. People choose to stay in crystallizing, stuck, resentful energy for the rest of their lives. So there's a timeline, there's an alternate reality where they return, and then there's an alternate reality where they don't. But what I'm getting with you is that when they do come back around, your life is going to be really different. Your life is going to be really different, and it's something that you're starting. it's something that you're starting over these next 2 weeks of this Aries new moon, and you are moving on. You really are moving on, and you love this person. You gave it your all. So for them, it'll be like the sooner the better, but I really don't feel it that they're going to be back soon. So remember, release what is out of your control, what is out of your... You want to make harmony with yourself on the inside. And that's why I'm here. I'm here for you because you're the one that gave it your all. You did the very best that you could. And I want you to feel good about that. Feel really, really good that you did the best that you could. Okay? And I do want to say about moving on and moving forward that it's not about glossing over your feelings in the sake of moving forward. So I'm talking about something different now. This is like if you're in a relation, so if you're starting something new over the next 2 weeks and these challenges come up or power issues come up or people get triggered or there's things that you're seeing or things that's just happening, just things that are going on that are testing the strength of this new beginning, I want you to know that moving on, moving forward, moving through these obstacles, it's not about glossing over your feelings. It's not about glossing over what you think for the sake of moving forward. It's about taking all those feelings and thoughts that are actually there, that are crunchy, that are uncomfortable, that are being triggered, and through the purified will and the imagination, transform the situation, transforming the relationship to harmony. So it's not about burying what we're thinking and burying what we're feeling. It's about transforming those feelings, transforming those thoughts into another form, into another thought, into another feeling, and talking it through, working it out. I'm getting this from tarot now, as we learn to transfer life force from the imagination. Remember, I'm trying to help you out here. It's your thoughts of where your energy, where your focus is where the energy goes. As we learn to transfer life force from the imagination into the activity of the conscious, the will is developed and the imagination purified. All forms of vibration can be managed by the adept. That's why I'm here. This is probably one of my happiest manifestations. I began a manifestation that I wanted to use my psychic ability every single day. And then I worked at a cemetery for 3 months, and now I am here. I manifested that. So what you imagine will come to pass. So if you are imagining a negative conversation with someone, a fight you had with someone, anything from the past, you're re-traumatizing yourself. You're reliving that all over again, or you're building resentment. That's what this person does. The other person's doing, building resentment, building these negative, toxic, destructive structures that are going to crystallize in your body. It's all bad news. So I know I'm asking a lot of you guys this week, but I promise if you try really, really hard and you keep trying and you don't stop trying, you can take a break, you can take a pause, you can throw a pity party, you can cry it out, purge things out, but then you come back to it and you go back to trying. I promise you this is going to be a major success. It's like there's no way this can fail unless you want it to, unless you let it, unless you succumb and get distracted. So if you're working with another person, if this is a relationship, you just both need to be on the same page. Yeah. So on Tuesday, we have the moon in Taurus. This is interesting. We have moon conjuncting Uranus and then squaring Saturn in Aquarius. This is activating the Uranus-Saturn square. What I got from this was Genius of Fame. It's this painting, and I haven't thought about it in a very long time. I saw it in Weimar, when I went to Weimar, into the bibliothèque, and did this library that burned down. And it's a little library, and you go in, it's beautiful. I've always wanted to design my office or my home just like that. Anyway, so you look up, and it's the Genius of Fame, and it's just this it's very Aryan, where it's like this burst through the consciousness, this burst through the awareness, this burst through some sort of the genius part. I'm getting the genius part is that there's this massive burst. Okay, So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, if it resonates with you, it resonates. Wednesday, the moon goes void later in the day, like in the evening. Wednesday's a big day. Wednesday morning looks fantastic. Wednesday morning, the moon will sextile Neptune, square Jupiter, trining Pluto. So Pluto, like I said, has like the power. Pluto's the power operating behind the scenes here for the rest of the month. And so when you tap into your subconscious triggers, what makes you feel insecure, what makes you feel powerless, and you harness it, you get control over it, nothing can stop you. You can't lose. And if you're with other people, you want them to be spiritually, you want them to try. You want them to try and to want it. But when you're getting the stubbornness, when you're getting the obstinacy, when you're getting the ego of other people, when you're getting the resentment, jealousy, fears, revenge, all of that stuff, you can know immediately. You can know immediately that they're not working with you. They're not working with you. You did all you can. So release it. Release it. You don't have power over it. You did the best that you could. And now it's time to focus on this new beginning because you're starting something wildly successful. Wildly successful. Okay, so Wednesday morning looks really fantastic. We also have the Sun in Aries sextiling Mars in Gemini. We also have the Sun in Aries sextiling Jupiter in Aquarius. This is also the day that Venus moves into Taurus. So the first 2 days of this whole week, everything is like, and I said this in my monthlies for all 12 signs, like there's something happening like almost every single day. Almost every single day there's like something happening. So yeah, Wednesday's a big day. When Venus moves into Taurus, she immediately gains dignity. She's immediately in her home ruled sign. So it's just like your real home. When you're at home, you're comfortable. You can just be who you are. You can just relax. The valve goes, and you're just like, ah. That's what it's going to feel like, especially because Venus and Aries went through this whole rebirth process and Kazemi with the sun and like all this stuff getting squared by Pluto. So the love nature, the feeling nature, relationships, how we act in relationships, what we do, how we show up in our relationships, our thoughts and feelings about relationships and how they've changed through the years and how we've changed through the years. We get some respite, we get some relief, we get to feel really good starting Wednesday. It's like you're comfortable again. You're comfortable with a person. You're comfortable and like I'm saying, there's this new beginning that is so beautiful and wonderful and comfortable. It's getting comfortable. You're excited. It's passionate. It's invigorating. So protect it. Protect that because it's worth it. It's worth it to you. It's worth it to your soul. This is your burst of joy. This is a grounding. If you're falling in love, this is a grounding love, where you feel like I got you and you got me and we got each other and we're going to do this and it's okay and whatever it is, we're going to make it because we love each other. We want the same thing. We have the same bottom line. This is it. I got, I'm getting this like, I got you. I got it. It's like that hold. While everything is like a tornado around you, hold on to what's true. Hold on to what's true. Psychically tuning into this Venus entering into Taurus, I got home. And precious, like my precious from Lord of the Rings, like something is precious. Home is precious. Who's in your home? What is in your home? Do you have objects from your exes lying around? Do you have paintings of really gory things what is in your home? I actually have to do a sweep because I go to antique stores and I go to thrift stores and old books. Like I go to book fairs and I love old stuff. So like I do have to do like an energy cleanse of like what's old and what's carrying energy of other people. But you do that too. What is in your home? Who is in your home? What needs to be cleared out? And what makes you feel like you? What makes you feel like the best version of you? What makes you feel comfortable? We're going to want that. We're going to want like actual physically, we want velvet. We want, we want something that physically feels good. Who physically feels good to you? What is feeling good to look at? Venus in Taurus is all about aesthetics, spa treatments, everything that feels good, tastes good, looks good, all of that. So Wednesday is a boost a burst of joy. It's beautiful. Thursday, the moon goes void, of course, like kind of overnight. Then the moon enters Gemini. So the moon's going to be in Gemini all day Thursday. At night, the moon will conjunct the North Node in Gemini. The North Node, it's a very devouring energy. It's where we're reaching for at this time. North Node being in Gemini, a lot of options, a lot of ideas, a lot of projects. You could have a lot of projects that you want to get started on, that you want to work on, that you want to be part of. Maybe you're talking to a lot of people. Maybe there's a lot of little things within one big project, which would be ideal. So, conserve your energy, prioritize. What's the top 3 of the day? What's your priority? Who's your priority? Remember at this, where did I put my notes? Watch for subtleties, like lots of small little things that eat away at your time, eat away at your attention, things that are competing for your attention. Is this really something that I need to take care of? Or is it something that I can outsource to somebody else? Okay, with Gemini energy. Friday is interesting. Friday, we have the sun in Aries squaring Pluto in Capricorn. Then we have, the moon's going to be in Gemini. Then we have Mars in Gemini trining Jupiter in Aquarius. So who's going to win, this Sun-Pluto square or this Mars-Jupiter trine? Both of them are activating all week. This is the run with it energy. This is run with it, just run with it, baby. Just run with it. You've got this. Just slam dunk the dart in the middle of the bull's eye. Like that's the energy. It crescendos. It reaches its peak on Friday. However, like I said, this is going to be the whole week, the whole friggin' week. And what I'm getting with the sun squaring Pluto, this is a humbling to the ego energy. So I'm just trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help you here. Choose love over ego. And life will just open up for you. I swear, I promise. This is a transformative energy where we can transform our identity, our purpose, our focus. Transforming our focus so that we are not disempowered. Remember, there is no power struggle except within yourself. If you're feeling threatened, if you're feeling jealous, if you're feeling afraid, if you are feeling whatever it is, it's always within yourself. It's never those other things or those other people. So take your power back. And with this Mars trining Jupiter, I feel like you will. I feel like there's going to be something where you just jump into it, you grab it, you hold on for dear life. Because it's exciting and it's thrilling and it's fun and that's where I want you to put your focus, because there will be things to test you. There will be things trying to take you off the path. What you have going on is too great. It's too cool. It's too fun. The channeling I got for the sun squaring Pluto, so a chimera is something that doesn't really exist. It's like a big monster, has all these different body parts from all these different animals, and it's not real. There's a beast that's not real. There's something with a figure, with a person, with an idea, with something's disempowering. Something falls in power and something is revealed to be truly powerful. This is like man's power in the world falling, crumbling, and then the spiritual power being revealed to be the actual authority and to really be the one in control. Within and without, within yourself and in the outside world. Okay. It could be frustrating. Friday could be frustrating. Remember, use that energy. Don't run from it. Don't suppress it. Go through it and transform it into harmony within yourself. I'm here to help, but, I'm happy to help. That's why I'm here. Saturday. Then the moon ingresses into Cancer. I like moon in Cancer. We have a lot going on Saturday. Saturday is a busy day. We have more of this Mars trine Jupiter energy. Mercury is making so many aspects. But remember, Mercury is going so fast. I've been stumbling over my words because I've been trying to speak. Mercury's making so many aspects before he leaves on Monday next week. Next Monday, both Mercury and the Sun say bye-bye, Aries, and they move into Taurus. And then life feels so good. I mean, really. Oh my gosh. So there's a lot going on this week. Next week is interesting. It's an interesting month. I'm telling you, everything's getting packed in 2 weeks. That's going to take us the rest of the year. What gets packed in the next 2 weeks is going to be the year of 2021. And in December, we're going to look back at now and go, wow. So it's going to be exciting. So focus on the exciting part, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, so back to Saturday. Mercury in Aries is going to sextile Jupiter, sextile Mars, square Pluto. Discussions and focus on harmony. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting the yes. Saturday's another yes day. So again, Pluto is transforming how we think, how we speak, how we communicate, how we discuss. I feel like this could even be a very transformative discussion that it could kind of help you overcome something in your consciousness that was in your subconscious, like almost like talking to a therapist or like talking to me or talking to you know what I'm saying? Like you see something or hear something or read something or you're talking to a friend and something like a light bulb just goes on and it reveals something about a past experience or a childhood experience or something that really sheds new light onto it, where maybe you look at a relationship and go, oh my God, that was actually like Stockholm syndrome. Or you look back at a time in your life and you go, oh my God, that was so toxic. Or you look back and it's like you didn't know it, you couldn't perceive it, you didn't understand it. But you could have a meaningful discussion or you could ingest some meaningful artwork and then you get the enlightenment. And then focus on harmony. Focus on people that will work with you and meet you in that harmony. Like, what's our bottom line? Harmony? Okay, cool. Because if their bottom line is ego, they're going to want to fight with you. They're going to have something, they're going to put that ego before the harmony. Sunday, the Sun in Aries conjuncts Mercury in Aries. So this is Kazemi. So Mercury's being reborn and just getting all burnt up and by the Sun before they both together go into Taurus on Monday. And then our focus shifts to what feels so good. It's like we're really going to be, it's like this week is really initiating and like, okay, we're backing this up with action. Let's go, let's move, let's do it. Regardless of the challenges, regardless of the opposition, regardless of, this could be a lot of different things, but regardless of what's coming up within yourself, within other people, whatever's going on in the situation, this new beginning is happening. This new beginning is taking place. It's strong, it's powerful. And you will overcome it. And then next week, it's more like, well, now let's get to work. Let's work it. I'll talk about it next week, of course. Remember, be careful of any kind of pushing and pressuring, not just from other people, but from your own ideas of things. So when you see something that triggers an insecurity, when you see something that triggers a bad memory, when you see something that, really, you have your response, you have an immediate reaction. It's what you do with that makes all the difference. Your choice makes all the difference. That's it. Guys, honestly, I know I talked a little bit scary about this Pluto energy. Use it. Use it to transform. You can do this. I have all the faith in the world in you. I believe in you. I want you to believe in yourself. And you've been thinking about this since February 2021. You know that this is it. You know that this is it. And you know it's strong. Whatever this new beginning is, it's innovative, it's pioneering, it's the first, it's strong, it's powerful. So this square to Pluto, from Pluto, could make it even more powerful. What's meant to come out of this is going to be so much stronger. Think of it that way. It's being forged. It's got to get hammered and be driven into molten fire. But once it comes out, that blade is going to take off some Urukai's head or something. What did I say? You could come out of this with a relationship, passion project, or personal character that's been purified and forged stronger by fire. Your juggernaut jackpot. I'm excited. I'm way excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for all of us. And I'm excited for all of us to take our power back and to really feel our power and enjoy our power. That's the point of incarnation, is to enjoy the human earthly experience. Speaking of that, there's a lot of sexual tension here. This is like, be careful. For those of you meeting people, falling in love, I know I haven't talked about that because I'm like a very serious person, but like really, like if you're, it's like, you be careful because you get a little taste that's like catnip and you're just like, oh my God. Okay, so just control yourself. I love you guys. Take really good care, and I will see you next Monday. I'll see you Wednesday for the Psychic Tarot, but I'll see you next Monday for our Psychic Astrology. Until then, dearies, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.